Hello and welcome to yet another edition of K Sports Sunday for April 10th, 2011. I'm Alex Barth along with Rylan, another kid named Alex, and Logan. We got many more people coming up, a lot of other topics coming up, but we're going to talk first. Obviously, this being Boston, it's springtime. We're going to talk the Red Sox. We wish this chat could be a little more cheerier, but the Red Sox are 1-7. They lost the Yankees last night. The third game coming up tonight, the rubber game in that series. And right now, we're going to start off by breaking down the game. Rylan, Alex, and Logan. Rylan, you want to go first?
Sure. The Red Sox hitting has been just a hard thing to watch. It's been ugly. The Red Sox have not been getting the chances that they need to have. They're the leader of their team, Dustin Pedroia. He leads the Red Sox in 3 out of 5 categories. He leads them in batting average with 335. He leads them in OBP with 394 and leads them with hits for 11. I think OBP is the biggest thing because it doesn't really matter how you get on base, just as long as you get on. Average does not cover in a walk. Average covers if you get a hit, if you get a double, if you get a home run. That doesn't really matter. It matters in the standpoint, but a walk is as good as a single. It gets you to the same place. The Red Sox team average 215. The Red Sox OBP 297. They're 22nd in the league with that. They're 7 out of the 9 players have a below 300 average. It's just hard to watch. If I was Terry Francona, they have a lot of great players on their team, and just sit them down and say, don't try to be bigger than you actually are. Come down, go to the plate, and just do what you've been doing all the time. Just do what you're natural to. You know you can do it, and just get the job done.
And how about for New York, Rylan? How's their hitting look?
Their hitting's good. They have Russell Martin was a good pickup. Unfortunately, the Red Sox did not get him. He homered in last night's game. The bottom of their lineup, very strong. A very strong bottom of the lineup. Strong overall, period. But their hitting has the standpoint. They have the upside hitting for the Red Sox.
Here we see one of Russell Martin's 2 home runs. Rylan, who is the advantage hitting-wise in this matchup, Red Sox or Yankees?
I think the Yankees have it based on yesterday's matchup. Cano hit 1, Swisher hit 1, Russell Martin hit 2. The Yankees are just better hitting, and I think if it comes down to checks and see who's better, they win the hitting standpoint.
Okay, Alex, who is the advantage pitching in this matchup?
Well, it's the Yankees for sure, because in Josh Beckett's last year, he played 3 games against the Yankees. He went 1-2. His ERA was 10.04. That is just horrendous. That's awful. He threw 9 home runs. He can't do it against the Yankees. Well, Sabathia, on the other hand, in his last 7 starts, which is over a different time span, he's 4-0, 2.72 ERA, and yeah, he's just doing a ton better than Beckett. I think that for the Yankees to win, they're going to have to chip away at Beckett slowly, just keep getting singles, doubles, rather than just hit like 2 home runs in a row. And for the Red Sox to win, they're going to have to get Sabathia out fast and go to the bullpen quickly.
You mentioned Sabathia coming out. If it comes down to the bullpen, if both starters don't do well, and we've seen each be shelled by the other team, who has the advantage of them in the bullpen?
Well, if it comes down to that, I think it may go to the hitting, and I think that would make the Yankees win because they've got much stronger hitting, and they'll just maybe bomb one on the bullpen pitcher.
So overall, besides tonight's 2 pitchers, each pitching staff, who has the better pitching staff, the Red Sox or the Yankees?
Well, coming into the year, I may have said the Red Sox, but I'm going to have to say the Yankees now. The Red Sox just look horrendous.
Just to put a little point to that Beckett situation, I definitely think that Beckett, he can't no longer throw the heat that he used to. The 95-mile-per-hour high heat. He has to use his fastball to set up his off-speed pitch, and his off-speed pitch to set up his fastball. He can't rely on the 95-mile-per-hour fastball.
Okay, so Logan, the Red Sox, if they lose tonight, are 1-8. The whole region is panicking. They're slamming on that panic button. This is a team that had so much. Everybody was picking them to go to the World Series in the preseason. Now it looks like they may struggle to get above 500. If the Red Sox lose tonight, drop 2 of 3 to the Yankees in the first series, plus that 6-game losing streak to start, is this season done with? Can they come back from that, or is it over? It's tonight's game the whole season.
I think that it may be the end of the Red Sox season because it's just not doing it for them. They're not winning. They're losing against the Yankees. Just bad overall. It's not good. People are panicking about it. The Red Sox are panicking. People will be jumping off of cars and bridges and stuff like that. If they don't win tonight, they will be setting houses on fire, stuff like that. But in all seriousness, it's not good. It's
Really?
just not
150 games left? 153 games left if they lose tonight?
Well, you do have a point. They probably will. I believe that they may make a comeback. But for right now, it's not looking good for them. For the most part, I believe during the middle of the season, or maybe, I don't think they're going to do that well tonight, but during the middle of the season, I think they will make a comeback. They will.
So even with the momentum dragging them down of losing 2 of 3 to the rival Yankees at home, you think that this still isn't the end?
Well, yeah, I don't think it's the end because, I mean, it's just the beginning of the season for the Sox, and it's just a bad start for them. They will get better. They've got more training to do, but all in all, I believe they can make a comeback.
Okay, each of you just give me one player who has to step up for the Red Sox to come back from this. Rylan?
I think Crawford definitely has to step up his game. I mean, it's no excuse to be, oh, I can't hit in the first slot. Oh, I can't hit in the 7th slot. I have to be right there. No, it doesn't really matter where you hit. Just hit the ball so it'll set up. That's what Jacoby Ellsbury does so well. And he gets on base and he gets himself into scoring position, and then these power hitters, the 3 and 4 slot, which Crawford is supposed to be, have to get up there, and then that's what Ellsbury's there for, and then they hit him home, and that's when the Red Sox really succeed. So I definitely think Crawford has to step up his game.
Alex, who has to come up big for the Red Sox to come back?
Josh Beckett, he hasn't played well against the Yankees recently. I think he's going to need to have a comeback. He's just going to show them what's up, and I think if the Red Sox win, it's going to be because of Josh Beckett.
Logan?
I was also going to say Beckett, but basically what he said was correct. Beckett just has to step up his game.
Okay, so as you may have heard, Manny Ramirez, instead of dealing with accusations of performance-enhancing drugs he tested positive for in the offseason, announced his retirement earlier this week. The former Red Sox has failed drug test after drug test, and instead of continuing now playing for the Tampa Bay Rays, he decided to retire. And our own Dylan has some opinions on this. Let's take a look.
I'm Dylan, and this is my YBA Sports Talk on Manny Ramirez. Manny retired this week after being caught again taking performance-enhancing drugs. I'm here to talk about Manny being Manny. First of all, let's get one thing straight. Manny is just an idiot. Being tested twice positive for taking drugs is just ridiculous. And they were female drugs. Manny, you're going to take drugs? Take male drugs. Now, let's get another thing straight. He's not going to be a Hall of Famer. After being tested positive twice, it's not going to happen. Now, I have tremendous respect for him as a hitter. If you look at his stats, he has a number of home runs, great batting average over the year, and I like him. As a hitter, period. Not as a baseball player. As a baseball player, no respect. One final thing for you, Manny. Get another life, because baseball is over for you, and the game will be better without you. I'm Dylan V for YBA Sports.
Yep. Now Logan has an opinion on Barry Bonds, who is out in California being tried for perjury after testifying he did not take steroids in an earlier case in 2003. Logan?
Hi, I'm Logan Hughes, and this is my sports commentary on Barry Bonds. He may be one of the easiest sports figures to dislike. After all, he was a Hall of Famer before his ego got the best of him. That's when he got upset with the attention Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa got for their home run battles in the late 1990s. Bonds had won 3 MVP awards before he started to juice. Now, he's on trial for lying to a grand jury in 2003. That case is in the jury's hands now. As for Bonds, let's review. He was once great, but then he cheated to gain attention to himself. Then he lied when under oath and obstructed justice. When I heard this, I said, wow, this guy is ridiculous. My hope is that he is found guilty because 25 people testified against him, and all the evidence points to him knowingly cheating the system. Not only baseball, but the U.S. judicial system. No one should be able to get away with that. Let's hope some jail time brings Barry Bonds back to earth. I'm Logan Hughes for YBA Sports.
Who's your player of the game, Rylan?
I think I have to go with the Red Sox. You know, this is their stride. This is where they will start.
Wait, player of the game?
Oh, player of the game. I say if the Red Sox are going to win, Crawford. He has to step up.
It's going to be the Yankees 7-2. I think Cano is he's a slugger. He's a stud. He's going to hit a home run, 2 RBIs, 3 for 5. He's going to play well. The Yankees are going to play well. They're going to win.
I think the Yankees are going to win because they've had a good streak so far, and that's pretty much it there. They beat the Red Sox, and that's it.
Okay, definitely not the popular opinion from the two over there on the right, but speaking the truth, I respect that. When K Sports Sunday returns, we'll talk Bruins, the NHL playoffs coming up. The last regular season games were today. Is this the year the Bruins will remove the tag as the longest championship droughted team in Boston sports? Stick around. We will be right back.